It has really helped a lot. I'm able to speak to people. I was not really shy, but not an outgoing person. And having gone through the program, I've met new people. I've developed in my communication skills, and it actually helped in every aspect of my life.
I wanted to become strong. I wanted to learn to speak up about myself. I didn't want people to walk all over me. I wanted to be able to say no and not feel guilty. And to learn to fight for what's right.
I wanted to grow. I wanted different languaging. I wanted to meet other people. I was afraid. I didn't trust people. And I didn't trust myself.
And I lived hiding from myself, hiding from resources, hiding from any sort of social interaction or any acceptance of my HIV.
What the leadership's doing is making me more powerful. I would never be able to do public speaking before. And also, I'd never been in a room with 20 people that are all HIV positive, and they're from all different cultures, walks of life, gay, straight, bisexual. And I think it opened my eyes to how the sort of epidemic has changed and how it's flowing in different patterns.
It's shown me where I can lead, how to lead, where I fit.
It's given me a greater involvement in the community. I feel like I'm doing something instead of standing by the sidelines.
I was talking to a friend. She told me, "Oh, you have to come to the leadership. I definitely see you. You are a good person to take that training." I said, no, just leave me alone. I'm not going to involve with anything.
PLDI, I sort of expected, to be perfectly honest, to come to another workshop, you know, where you sort of sit there and there's people kind of talk to you. Maybe there's an icebreaker, that type of thing. And what I got was huge.
Part of my job was to encourage people to take the course, and I said, how can I encourage anybody to take the course if I haven't done it myself? And to tell someone they have the skill set to do so isn't confirming what skill set is. It just says, oh, you already have it.
You know, so much around HIV, a lot of the workshops, seminars and stuff I think we access, you're always a participant, or you're always a client, or you're a volunteer, but you're not necessarily thought of as a leader.
I remember Tara Jewell, the facilitator, introducing herself and saying to everybody in the room, she goes, just so you know, I'm going to disclose for you, everybody here has HIV. And I gasped because it was sort of like, this is my secret. And then I thought, oh wait, everybody else does. And then Tara said, this includes the instructors, which made my heart almost skip a beat, because I never expected to have anybody living with HIV to be leading a course on being a better person or self-improvement. And so from that point, I was open to having a new experience, and I knew it was going to be something new.
My worker told me, especially in my community, that there's always that person to open the door. And I'm that person in my community. Sorry. So it's hard for me, but I'm able to recognize that the community needs me to be a leader and to be strong, and to use the power that the leadership training has given me to fight the fight.
Anybody who's considering going through Positive Leadership Development Institute, I think I would strongly encourage anybody to come and at the very least check it out. The skills alone that you learn don't just influence your life as a PHA, they influenced my life all the way around, like holistically. They helped me with my relationships, they helped me with self-care, they helped me also learn skills, practical skills, policy development, those kinds of things, facilitating groups. These are skills that you can use throughout your life. It doesn't just have to be, in regards to being a PHA.
I encourage people to get involved and get in this program, and you begin to get a better understanding of not only who you are, but who we are as an entire community and how powerful we really are as leaders when we come together.
When I first became involved in the leadership program, what I acquired, I think, was an identity in a community that I was seeking. And 5 years later, I feel like I'm prepared to give back to that community really comprehensively with my whole self.
So I learned to get my self-esteem back, self-respect back. I learned to start trusting people again.
With this program, they give me the tools, the knowledge, the courage to do something good for my community.
I hope this is a program that will continue forever, and I eventually want to contribute to the program in a facilitator capacity one day.
It's helped me to find my voice, but it's also helped me to really feel like I have a right to that voice and I have a right to use it. And I think that's been the biggest thing for me.
By learning to come out and disclosing everywhere, no matter where I go, and not being ashamed and not feeling dirty, because that's what we were called at the very beginning. And by being able to educate in a different format that I was doing before. I did it with anger before. Now I do it with love, respect, and always being thankful for the other dinosaurs way ahead of me that taught the way, and to continue to fight the way.
Believe me, I think some people made a mistake to present me to PLDI. You know, from when I get out from that first training, I never shut up again.
We model the way. We definitely model the way. So through the teaching, through the respect, through the honesty. So I took my native teachings, and I took the teachings that I had from the leadership program, and I kind of brought it together. And made my own little pocket over here. And then I just share it with the community.
This is where I belong. I'm a leadership. Even I'm HIV people, I have dignity, I have a life, and I can help other people like me. By the way, I'm a trans woman. I'm male to female. I live like that all my life since I was 12 years old. And now I want to help my community because in my community we have a lot of people with HIV, nobody discloses, and almost these people die on the street.
It's kind of let's see what happens, and I still have much to learn.
You know, even that if we change one person, is good enough.
Even if you were upside down, I would be beside you. And your world were a strange thing found, I would be beside you. In my symbolized world, I'm a beautiful girl. In my house on the hill, there is room